Well, guys, it seems like it's all over, at least for the next 3 months, maybe a little bit longer than that, but I doubt it. I think probably within the next month or maybe even 2 months at most, we're going to see Amberlynn Reid back. So, Amberlynn Reid, if you guys don't know, a few days ago, I think like at this point, probably a week ago, she got demonetized on YouTube because there was a whole bunch of different terms of service that changed upon the platform, and they put down self-garm as EDing. So they changed up they changed up the terms of policies basically, and a lot of Amber's content fell under that new umbrella term of basically self-garm. I can't say the word because it's YouTube, but basically you understand what I'm saying. And because of that, a very large percentage of her content was deemed to be not appropriate anymore for the website, and I thought that was really bad, actually. You can go back to the previous video that I did on this. I didn't think it was a good idea that YouTube changed the terms and policies and affected so many creators that had content on the platform that was good, fine, just like okay for years and years and years. And of course, things change. And of course, if things change, that makes a total sense that you would like those things to no longer reflect the website that you have. I just kind of thought it would be better if those videos maybe just got taken down and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? Didn't affect the actual creator, but just got taken down. It has less to do with Amberlynn Reid in the sense of, like, of course I think Amberlynn Reid is very, very, very bad of a person, and she's very, very ignorant, and she's super narcissistic, and I think she's an awful person, of course. But that doesn't change the fact that I don't think that somebody's entire revenue stream should just be shut off simply because they did a video from 10 years ago that was fine on a platform for 10 years and now suddenly is no longer. But anyway, so Amberlynn Reid is no longer uploading videos. Last night, when I made this, when you're seeing this video 2 days ago, Amberlynn Reid posted a live stream on her channel, and I watched it on stream on Twitch. By the way, we stream on Twitch, and she was basically saying that it was over. It was done. She has no choice but to leave YouTube. She was also saying that she had no money and that she doesn't save a lot of money, and that because she doesn't have a lot of money left, she's asking for donations. You know, she put up a PayPal and stuff like that. Listen, okay, I don't know how much Amberlynn Reid was making over the last few months, but it's got to be a fair bit. It's got to be a lot. And I don't want to be like that person or whatever. I don't want to be that person that says, you know, like, why didn't you save? But dude, why didn't you save? You've been on YouTube now for literally years at this point. Years and years and years and years. You should have known that you would need to save. And also, I want to remind everybody, tax season is coming up. And if the girlie was making what I think she was making, which is around $10,000 to $20,000 every single month, and I feel like that's not really that big of a stretch to say. The girl was literally racking in hundreds of members on her members, and also those members were anywhere between $5 and $15, by the way, and the donations and all the people that were watching her videos. I mean, yes, bro, she was probably making a ton of money. So I'm not surprised that she didn't save her money. She didn't seem like somebody that was very good at saving money. It seems like she was spending a lot of money. Now, I don't know exactly what she was spending a lot of money on. Maybe a lot of fast food, maybe a lot of... Some people told me she was spending like $3,000 a month or even more on takeout, which is crazy. For one person is... oh my God. I almost can't even believe... If it was like $3,000 for like a family of 8, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's... I mean, it's a little more believable. But even then, I'd feel like that would be like a little bit too much. You would have to be spending like over $100 a day to even be around that number. But... that's what people were telling me. She also had an addiction to Legos, which justified. But, you know, if you're over here spending that much money, and by the way, she wasn't even solving the Legos. Like, she wasn't even putting them together. I saw the videos and like the Lego sets and stuff like that, and most of them were just kind of like incomplete. Well, maybe she has some time to put them together now, but she said she had no money. And she was asking people to do the cameos and stuff like that. I sure hope she has some money for her rent, and I sure hope she has money for her utilities and also for taxes, because we don't play around with the government. The government will get everything it wants, and if you don't think it will, you are greatly mistaken. The government wants all of it. So Amber probably made over $100K this year, and if that put her in like the top of the top tax bracket, she probably owes 30 or 40% of whatever that was, which is justified. You know, the government wants it. Okay, what can I tell you guys? All right, you know, Daddy Trump gonna need a little bit of that money, even though he didn't really fuck with the IRS at the very beginning of the year. But regardless, She has since deleted every single one of her videos on her channel, which is the right move. She had about 2,700 videos, maybe around 2,800 videos at the time of her deleting the videos, and they're all gone now. Every single one of them. They're just gone into the ether. They have fluttered away. They have gone with the great spaghetti monster in the sky, guys. And I think that is the right decision. That is the right decision. She wasn't going to go through, and she wasn't going to delete the thousands of videos, or edit the. I know some people have asked me, like, David, wouldn't it be better if she went in and like individually trimmed out the segments where she says certain things or does it? No, dude, she like almost 3,000 videos. What are you talking about? No normal human being is gonna go through 3,000 videos from 10 years ago and delete the segments or change it up. No, of course not. That's ridiculous. No, that was never gonna happen. So no, I don't think that's the case. And so what she do is she deleted everything. And last night, when I watched her live stream, she was very dramatic, very cringy, by the way. Oh, man, Amber has always been cringy, but last night she was very cringy. And of course she was crashing out. And I kind of assumed that she would crash out, but I didn't think she was going to crash out that late. It took me a little bit of time to realize the reason why was because she got denied and she was waiting for the appeal to go through. And the appeal does take a little bit of time. So she went through that appeal process. They denied her appeal. They said, no, what are you talking about? No, we are totally correct in this decision. And now then she crashed out. She made a live stream. She crashed out. She did about a 30-minute live stream. And I watched it on stream. And it was very, very cringe. It was very cringe and very, very dramatic. And the girl was super performative. And she was saying things like, what am I going to do? I'm no longer a YouTuber. I'm going to leave you. I hope you guys can find somebody like me, but you probably won't. It's just cringe. Like, it's some, like, teen drama bullshit. I don't know why she's like that, but that's the way she is, I suppose, But regardless, no money. No money. And then also, she put out a post, which we can read. We can read really quickly, just so we can understand where she's coming from. Anyway. I took down all of my YouTube videos. It feels surreal even typing that. For 13 years, YouTube has been more than a platform to me. It has been my life, my routine, my identity, my coping mechanisms, my outlets, my honesty, my mirror. Oh, my bad, sorry. And honestly, my mirror. It has shaped me in ways that I'm still trying to understand. Some of those ways have been beautiful, and some of them Some have been painful, but all have made me into who I am today. It's just like, who's writing like this, man? Why she gotta write like this? It's so cringy. Like, she's writing like it's a Wattpad novel. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, why are we talking like, just keep it a buck. Just say what it is. Yeah, guys, I had to take it down. It is what it is, guys. YouTube wouldn't have let me do what I gotta do if I didn't. So it is what it is. And make no mistake about it. The reason why she took down those videos is because when 3 months comes and she's able to appeal again, she wants to know that she'll be good. Because those videos that she had up, she would have never known which ones were which and which ones were the ones that she had to delete. So she just deleted them all, which is the right move. I'm going to say it. I grew up on this platform my whole adulthood. I've laughed, I've cried here, messed up here, learned here, healed here, and hurt here. Like, why are you saying all this shit? Like, you're so dramatic. She said the same thing last night. She was like, it's okay. Bye, guys, forever. Never gonna see you ever again. Next day, post to post. Okay, whatever you say, bro. Make no mistake about it. She'll be back in a few weeks. She got to keep them views up. You know that. I've made a mistake in front of thousands of people, but I've also been lifted up by thousands of people. That balance, that good and bad, is something that will always carry with me. Sorry. Taking everything down wasn't easy. It wasn't impulsive. It was something I felt deep in my chest, like a chapter that needed to end so another one could finally begin. Gay. Like, why are we typing like this? Like, it's so cringe. Okay, Amberlynn Reid has always been cringe with a little bit mix of narcissism, I guess. And it's just, for some reason, I could never take it serious. No, I know why I can't take it serious. She's also a really terrible, bad person. But regardless of those things, why does she have to type like this, man? Like, I'm not very good at typing personally. I'm pretty good at talking, I feel like, but definitely not good at typing. And even I feel like I could write something. Why did it have to be this long? Why did it have to be so aggressively typed? Just keep it a buck, you know, just say what it is. Guys, I had to take down the videos because in 3 months I'm trying to appeal and I need to make sure that it's good. That's what she should have said. But instead, here we are, feeling it in my chest and turning the pages to a novel of my life. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You're literally on YouTube, bro. Shut up. Anyway, I don't know exactly what the future looks like yet, but I do know that I will always strive to be better and do better. To everyone who has watched me, supported me, encouraged me, or even quietly checked in from time to time, thank you. Truly, your presence in my life has mattered more than you probably realized. I just need to take a breath, reset, and figure out who I am outside of the noise. Thank you for being here for so long, and I hope whatever comes next, you'll always remember me. Crit! Sorry. Yeah, so no videos, only live streams. She took them all down, and still 20,000 views. Maybe she has them privated. I doubt it. I think she did delete it, but I'm pretty sure we'll probably see this gone in maybe like a day or two. It takes a little bit of time. You know, you delete like 20 million views. It'll take a little bit of time. But this was the right decision for Amberlynn Reid. I don't see this working any other way. She would have to delete all those videos. Otherwise, she would have been consistently questioning which ones were bad and which ones were good. And she would have never known. And a lot of people are asking, David, is this the end of Amberlynn Reid? No. What are you talking about? Why would you think that? And then also, people are going to say, when she comes back, do you think she'll be remonetized? Yeah. Yeah. What was she doing for like the last 3 or 4 months, right? Before she deleted everything off of her channel, she was live streaming. And she was live streaming, to be honest, not as much as I feel like she should have. I mean, literally was live streaming like 1 hour every like 3 or 4 days. Like, put in some more work, bro. You were doing nothing and you were getting so much. It was wild, bro. She was doing the bare minimum. I can't even say she was doing the bare minimum. It was like less than nothing. The girl was barely occupying the space. But guess what? It was working for her. And if you're thinking that this is going to go against TOS or live streams, why would it? It's just a girlie looking at a camera talking shit for like an hour. That was what she was doing. And it was boring. She didn't have a lot of zest to her, to be honest. I don't know why some people even really like Amberlynn Reid. The only real value I feel like for her is just that she has so much drama around her name when it comes to her exes. The exes arcs are always my favorite. I love them. They just feel so good knowing that no matter who she's ever in a relationship with, she always fucks it up. To me, that is the bee's knees, the bay's knees, the thing that really, really wets my whistle, the thing that lubricates me from the inside out, and I vibrate when I think about how amazing it is. But that's really it. I don't know. Otherwise, when you watch her live streams, I'm like, yeah, it's just boring. Like, I don't even know what she's talking about. Half the time, she's not even really on camera. She's just like looking up at the ceiling and texting somebody or complaining about something. I don't know. It's like, that's just what she does. Nothing there, really, but people like it and people watch her for that. So yeah, I think that she'll be back in 3 months. I probably think she'll be back before that, probably in the next month or so. And she's probably going to be uploading some bullshit or maybe live streaming again. Who knows? There's a whole bunch of things that Amber could do in order to boost those views. And I think it's possible that she's going to very easily come back and strive even more on the platform. Just got to wait 3 months, 3 months. What time is it right now? So she'll be back at February. Sometime around February. I'm not too sure. But, that's really it, guys. So just to go over it one more time, real quick for everybody. Got demonetized. Lost the appeal. Crashed out. Deleted every single video. Was really cringy on live stream, saying she was never going to come back. Came back, posted a post, and then said that she was going to move on. She complained that she had no money. Here we are. I don't know. Whatever. If you guys want to go check out our Cameo, you can. It's like $100 or something like that, or $75 right now. I have no idea, bro. Whatever, man. I also have Cameo, and I also do live stream, and I'm also demonetized. So, but I got demonetized for different reasons. She got demonetized for breaking TOS on the new ones, which is like the self-garm. So there's that. I got demonetized for reuse of content, which I don't understand. Like there's a bunch of people actually in this space, like content creators, reaction channels, that, if I'm being honest with you, like re-upload one for one sometimes Amberlynn Reid's entire videos, or Foodie Beauty or other content creators, and they don't contribute really anything, like minimal editing, just kind of re-uploading the content. Don't even really interrupt at all. And they're fine. You know, they have their channels and they're making money off of it and stuff like that. And yet I got demonetized for some reason when I interrupt all my videos and they go on for a very long time. And I sometimes don't even talk about the crux of the actual video. But it's just so interesting sometimes how that works. But there's a lot of reaction channels that cover Amberlynn Reid, and it's very interesting to see what they're going to be doing for the next few months. They're probably going to be fine for this month because this drama is hot. And it's only the 26th when you're seeing this video, so I'm sure they're going to be doing fine for this month. But next month, if Amberlynn doesn't upload, a month after that she doesn't upload, I wonder what some of these reaction channels are going to do. I wonder how they're going to operate, because there's a lot of people out there that cover Amberlynn Reid, that only cover Amberlynn Reid, and that's it. So I'm really wondering how they're going to be able to survive. So, well, I guess we'll see. But regardless, that's the end of the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below about this topic. I'm very interested in hearing what you have to say about it. Very crazy time. Very, very crazy time indeed to be on this platform. A lot of changes that occur very, very quickly that, in my opinion, are not very good. But I understand there's lawsuits in place and they got to, you know, get ahead of these things before they start making big differences. And I get it. They're a company. They're a corporation. Everybody's just kind of a number on that scale. So I understand. I totally get it. But let me know what you guys think down below about this topic. I'm interested in hearing what you have to say. And also, before you go, I would also like if you could hit that like, comment, subscribe, sharing the video, all this stuff I'd appreciate tremendously. Also, if you guys wouldn't mind hitting some of those links in the description, take you to my Instagram, Cameo, or any other platform, Patreon, where we have a very large amount of amazing people there. And you could be one of them. And I can decorate you with so much praise and amazingness and tell you that you smell so great all the time. And you do smell great. You have a great personality. And sometimes I really feel like people need to work on their personalities and develop themselves and make themselves better people. But you don't need to. Your personality is already amazing. And it's beautiful. It's glowy. Woo-hoo-hoo. And glow dust all over the place. Every time you walk, Divinity, it's the steps. I want to suckle upon the steps that you walk because they're so delicate and so beautiful and so amazing. I just want to, you know, suckle on the sheets that you lay on because you're just divine. You're divine, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I like you. I like you. Not too much, though. Not that much. Don't think it's that crazy. Hit me up. Anyway, if you watch the video in its entirety and or you're here right now, leave it down below by typing in, I don't know, rope, dude. Something I often see in BBC videos. Just dudes walking in, slappers right on the legs. What is that, bro? Coming in with that, half masked up, bro. Come on, man, brick it up. You know what I'm saying? Slap it up a little bit. Why you coming out here with this? Slap it up and shit like that. Can't even do anything with it. What am I supposed to do with this? Nothing. Got poor blood circulation or something, man? Come on, get it up there. But regardless, you're very, very beautiful. Like I said, thank you if you can check out any of the links in the description. And thank you for also being here. You're a very beautiful specimen. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.